Here today to show y'all how to fucking throw flashes. I'm gonna teach y'all a little something. Here's the normal way to throw flashes. Here's the other way. Here's a way half the players in the game don't realize how to do. There's a in between. I will show you how to do this. You hit mouse 1, mouse 2. You got that shit, boy. But alright, now alright, I know a lot of y'all knew this. Alright, how about this? Alright, you might not have seen that. You see what my crosshair is? You see how that's flying off to the right? Yeah, my man. There's other ways to throw smokes and shit. See that? I was looking over here. You see that? Yeah. My helmet. Actually, that one just went normal. There's a lot of different ways to throw flashes. How you throw flashes, look when you're looking this way and your flash goes that way, you're holding W and A. And when you're looking this way and your flash goes this way, you're holding W and D. Whichever way you hit your W, A, D, and S keys is the way your flash is going to go. For example, here's a double one, alright? If you're holding mouse 1 and mouse 2, and you're holding S, watch this. You get in front of the flash every time. You're slightly faster than this. Slightly faster. This will pop flash behind you every time. This is better than one of those. It's way better. You can't get in front of these. I mean, you can if you're way up front. But I'm saying when you're actually like, when it's actually like a foot race here to here, and you're going straight and you want it to land directly behind you, you can't do it. It's too fast. But if you're holding S, throw up, and then come forward, you beat it every time. You see this? You can make these float, and they won't hit the ground. These are a lot different than fucking normal flashes where you go that way. Like, S is a way to throw a flash in itself. See how that one's came back from where I started? That's also how a lot of pros throw these. See? You can throw them backwards as well. But let's say you're clearing this shit down here, and you're up here. Alright, you can look this way, throw it off. Over. But, you know what I'm saying, like, throw those out. But, let me explain in detail what I'm trying to get out of my mouth right here. These flashes, the way you throw them, can catch people off guard. Like, when I'm saying, like, let's say there's a smoke here, right? Alright. Let's say you're some dumb bitch, but you got this god-ass aim, man. I'm talking about fucking scream aim, right? There's a guy behind here. There's a guy in here. What can catch someone off guard is you come in, throw off like that, and as that's popping, they're gonna think you're over here or back here. Which, I mean, you could just whatever, take your time, and they'll pop out. Fair enough. But you could go like that. There's a lot of ways to make it pop right away when you're coming out. See? Lots of bullshit ways. Once you start adding that mouse 1 and mouse 2 in, and then you start adding the S and S key, you can literally shit on players all day. If you're in a smoke, most players do this. They go. They hear the bounce. And if they're really good and they have the great reaction time, they hear it soon enough, they'll swap out, swipe back. You ain't got them. They're going, and then when you come through, you're dead. All right. But let's say you hold the mouse 1, mouse 2, look up, hold S, and then walk in front of this. They're fucked. There's nothing they can do. Literally nothing. Is bullshit. But this is what's going to get you a lot of free kills. Lots of free kills, man. Like, here's just a great example of it. actually, that's pretty bad. But here. Why is it going so far? That's weird. But see, it takes a little bit of timing to get used to. You just have to get used to hitting the S key right away. But the moment you let go of the S key and you throw it, you move forward right away. It's like a little trick. See, if you fuck it up, that happens. Which it's gonna happen. But you can make it where it pops behind you every time. You just have to look up. See? See this? Perfect pop flashes right here. This is all the range of motion you have. No problems will arise. Like, this is the easiest shit in the world. I mean, you could do shit like that. Whatever. I mean, you can just do this with normal smokes anyway, see? That's why holding the W and D key really only works for flashes, because they usually judge where a person is off of their flash. So, example, I'm coming up mid doors, and this is gonna be hard to throw that one, but you can get it down. I wouldn't even try it. It's fucking insane. But let's say you hit the normal pop flash over, you can turn the corner at the same time this shit is getting over. Like, it's retarded. There's so many ways, man. But you get what I'm saying. Literally, well, let's say I'm here, right? I'm here. I don't know, like, I don't know how to explain it, but there's a lot of different ways you can get creative and use it. For example, here, it's a high pop. It's gonna flash everybody in the tunnel. I mean, still, you can just go do this. Fair enough. I mean, that's not gonna flash them, but still. Do you see what I mean? That's how a lot of pros get this weird, like, say shit like that, where they pretty much hit their own flash and get in front of it. You see a lot of pros do this. You see? That's how you throw the underhand long throws. You flick up, hold 2, use A, use W or S. That's how you get the long ones. Alright guys, if this helped you at all, understand how to throw more flashes and use diverse ones, then please leave a like and subscribe. Nice talking to y'all.